AARP and its Foundation on the Drive to End Hunger will become Jeff Gordon's primary sponsor. It will be a new look. However, the car won't be unveiled for another few weeks. To get his thoughts on the deal, Shannon Spake caught up with Jeff Gordon.
Well, starting in 2011, Jeff Gordon will be driving for much more than just wins. He'll be driving to end hunger on the racetrack. Now, Jeff, I know you're a part of many other causes outside of racing. How will being a part of this compare to some of the other things that you do right now?
Well, this is the first time that we've ever seen a cause-driven sponsorship program come to NASCAR like this at 22 races. So I'm shocked to hear the numbers of how many millions of Americans are out there fighting hunger every day and the decisions that come along with that with their families. So it's something that I've really gotten excited about getting behind and getting that awareness out there to the fans.
Let's talk a little bit about racing. Martinsville, obviously, last weekend, not the finish that you wanted. The run-in with the two essentially ended your championship hopes. How do you get past that?
You just go to the next race, Don't focus on that. Just focus on winning the race. For me right now, I understand the situation that happened at Martinsville, and I always try to go through those instances and say, what could I have done different, to prevent that. It's not about having a conversation with Kurt or anything like that. It's really just going to Talladega and racing as hard as I can and know who I'm racing. And I think that's the case all the time. And that's why I blame myself. I made a lapse in judgment of diving in there, late in the corner on him. And, I'll certainly be a lot more careful around him. But I'm also going to race hard and race to win.
It's been an interesting season. You've really had some highs, and you've certainly had some lows. How would you describe 2010?
We've had a strong, consistent team, and we've had a great team at times, and opportunities to win. And it's frustrating to me that we haven't been able to make those materialize because I think we could be sitting here fifth in the points talking about 4 or 5 wins, or at least 2 or 3. And so that part's frustrating because I hear about it all the time. When are you going to get a win? And because we haven't won a whole lot in the last year and a half. And, to me, we've got to be good enough to win and good enough to win on a consistent basis. So right now the last 4 races are about, I think there are opportunities for us to win. We've got Texas coming up, Phoenix is coming up, and those are 2 tracks we had a real shot at earlier in the year. And try to end the season on a positive note and then really see, start analyzing what we need to do for next year.